Garten of Banban 7. This is the last one, I think. Well, not the I don't know if it's the last one, but it's the most recent one that released a year ago. So I don't know if there's going to be any more. I don't really understand what's going on. But we are here to play Garten of Banban 7. Obviously, I didn't really have anything to do today, so we're playing Garten of Banban 7. Garten of Banban. You probably were aware of how 6 went. There's not much to say about it. So I think we just kind of hop right in. I've got something to show everyone. Nah. And I put it away and nobody clips it. Of course it's running at 60 fucking... Oh. I absolutely hate everything here. Where's OBS gone? Kitty ears. Please, no. Yo. Scully with the 14 months? That's crazy. That money goes towards the Starlight Foundation at the end of the month, I guess? Is it? No. Yeah, at the end of the month. I'll be putting all of that money that I get from subs towards the video, the charity. And currently we have, for the next couple days... Can't believe it's at month 14. I know. It's crazy. It's insane. For the next couple days, we're going to have a special running. I think it says whenever you click on my page. But if you have... It's like 35% off if you gift 5 or more subs. So they're 35% off, but Twitch still takes 50%. I like, basically, some way, I get the same amount of money, but it's cheaper. Like, I still get $2 or whatever per sub, but it's 35% cheaper. So, I'll get more money regardless, and then that money will go to the charity at the end of the month. And people get subs and shit. So, I think it's really cool and nice. But we are playing Garten of Banban 7. I've got to switch over. I'm going to turn this music off. I'm going to switch over. And it will be every day from now on. Today, tomorrow, and Saturday, because Saturday is the 24-hour stream. I'll be going from Saturday 6 p.m. to Sunday 6 p.m. That's gonna be fun. I'm so excited to be absolutely fucking exhausted. Anyway. It's the scepter. He got eaten. Yeah, right? I remember there was a piece missing in the middle or whatever. So if you weren't here for the end of last time, Banban kind of sacrificed himself, and Sir Dadadu, brainwashed everyone, I think? This way to greatness. It's giving me all of my goodies. I don't need to know everything, surely. Do I need to press... To greatness! Greatness is locked. Shit. Wonderful. So I'm assuming that I gotta press this button, which means calling the drone. It's a very annoying... Hello. Very annoying thing, this drone. Oop. And then that one. See, I get it. I understand. And then this. Scanning for announcements. How many announcements are there? Are there like 20,000 announcements? Announcement detected! Let's go. Banban's kindergarten.
A facility-wide code breach has been issued. The following media is to be watched by all employees.
A facility-wide breach.
Welcome to the Employee Survival Guide.
Survival Guide.
The spider. Keeping your limbs intact is our top priority. This is only achievable if you know what to do in the scenario of Case 8.
It's him, the spider.
Knowledge is your weapon. Step 1. Don't be a hero. Case 8 is stronger, faster, and more aggressive than you could ever hope to be.
What happened to him? Oh.
Don't try to fight Case 8. It won't end well for you. And remember, you won't look any better for your office crush as a mangled mess.
Fair enough.
If you suspect that Case 8 is stalking you, locate
can
the
hide?
nearest surface that you can hide under. Case
I
8
can
is
crouch?
highly agile and can attack from any angle,
Your
including
office crush,
above
yes.
you. If hiding is not an option, cause as much noise as possible.
I'm good at
Step
that.
3. Contact the emergency services.
There's emergency
At the first sign
services.
of Case 8's presence, contact the reclamation team. They will be immediately dispatched to your location. Step 4. Understand your liabilities.
My
The safety of
liabilities.
Case 8 is important to us. If you use lethal force against Case 8, in self-defense
Oh.
or otherwise, you will be obligated to compensate us as per your contract.
Why is it so fucking like muggy here? What the hell is this lighting?
The
Oh,
reclamation team is trained to handle breaches. Let them deal
why
with
does it look like I'm underwater?
You are encouraged to work in groups that are no smaller than 2.
Well,
Employees discovered to have given
apparently.
up their co-workers' lives to save theirs will be harshly punished.
I'm kind of by myself.
Selfishness is the #1 enemy of a healthy work environment. And with that, we conclude this
I
safety
get it.
guide.
I understand everything.
Remember, keep a wider eye on the ceiling.
Oh, you may punch in. Give me that. Okay. I leave. Hello? I'm pressing E on it? Did I not get the key card? What's... Hello? I swear I was pressing E on it. I did... What? What? It's not working? Hello? Why isn't it working? Hello? Guys, help me, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. What? I can't even go. Oh! That makes sense. Roaches. Okay. Wonderful. I did not anticipate the jump scare. I didn't either. I'll be completely honest with you. What the fuck is all these roaches? Recharge doors? I see you up there. I don't know what to do about you. How do I fucking do anything? Can I use this? Yes. Yeah, I'm making so much noise right now. An item is needed to hold the barrel in place. Oh, shit, okay. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Tape. So again, there's something over here. A lighter. Am I gonna fucking explode, bitch? I'm gonna explode. Oh, shit. Check this fucking shit out. Explode. 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 Nailed it. GG! Lamau. Get me out of here. That was easy. The spider. Go and you will see. What if I don't want to see? Can I call the train? Oh. Yeah, I gotta contact maintenance. I guess I gotta go and see. I blew up the spider. I love being able to see everything. I also love it being fucking just dead. I can't hear anything. Also, this is the train, by the way. It's on its side and screwed. Why am I not surprised? So what's the goal here? What am I aiming for? So this thing is the train, and it fell. It's dead, I guess. Ooh, nice light. Oh. Oh my. Hello? Oh shit, there's someone in here. You see that shit? There's someone right there. I see you. I guess I'll slowly walk to you. Hello, friend. Are you a friend? I hope you... I think I just died. Why was it so fucking, quiet? Anyway. Hey, I'm alive! Whoever's in that corner is not happy.
Do you humans ever get easier to look at?
No.
The limitations of your bodies disgust me.
Okay.
Grab me the scissors.
Wait, no, don't cut me.
At this very moment, you might think of yourself as unlucky. But I'm here to tell you that you're actually privileged.
Are you doing surgery on me?
Privileged to be part of my operations. You'll die as part
Am I
of
gonna
something
become one of these
greater than
aliens?
yourself. Not some loser that nobody will remember.
That's not...
Those aren't the scissors.
That's a hammer.
How many times do I have to keep difference between hammers and scissors? You useless waste of resources. You think titanium grows on trees? You're getting repurposed.
I don't want that to happen to me. I'm not surprised bro's crying in the corner. Jesus Christ. Am I still human after all this? Like, what the fuck is going on? Find a way out. Well, I mean, there's a key card, obviously, that I need to grab, which is right there. Hello, Mr. Alien? What the fuck? What kind of... This dude is so shrivelly. Hey, man, are you good? This patient needs its medicine. Why am I aware of this? Why do I know this? Is there a way to shut you the fuck up? Am I gonna open this door and then the bro's gonna be like right there? No. Well, I mean, obviously. Bro's right there. Why am I opening this? Why did I open this? Hey, bro. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, man. What was I supposed to do in that scenario? This feels like not a great plan. What was I supposed to do? I don't really get it. Oh. Well, I mean, this seems like the only way to go. You know? This is literally the only way I can go. And then obviously bang, 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 bang. Bro's there. Oh! The light. Oh my god, bro needs to shut the fuck up. Hammer! That's wonderful. Lollipop! Is that the medicine? That bro's medicine? Here you go. Lollipop. What'd you give me? What was that? Fucking rope? What? Why did you give me rope? Can I, like, attach the rope? That doesn't seem like a good idea. I've discovered the trick. Haha, nerd.
Violation of patient rule number 1.
You gonna get tripped over?
Oh, you slimy patient.
Now I run.
Fine,
No?
you kill it.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
Wait, how am I supposed to kill it?
Thank you.
Why did that...
Don't worry.
Huh?
I'm a surgeon of my word. I won't hurt you. And not after saving me from your own doing. That said, the choice to volunteer
What
for
the
me
fuck-
will
what the fuck would-
always be available.
Yeah, okay. What was that? Why did I just...
implore you
How did
to
I just kill it
consider
like
the
that?
opportunity. In any case, we have much more important matters to
Agreed.
discuss.
Oh, this is
Follow
one of
me.
these fuck-ass
A
bitches.
friend
Anyway.
of mine and
Hi.
yours filled me in on most of the action
Oh my
that
goodness.
happened on the floors above. They mentioned a
Jumbo
nosy
Josh.
human parent being involved.
Oh,
Sound
he
familiar? Listen, I was trusted with the final piece of the scepter.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
I
true,
do
dude.
not plan on breaking this trust. And to achieve that, I need your help. Look at the destruction around you. This was all done with an incomplete scepter in a matter of seconds.
Can I just...
A full scepter in the
This is
hands
not yours
of
to take,
Dadadu
okay.
is the guaranteed death of all of us.
What the
Let's
fuck
make
is
sure
that?
it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, no, I
And
agree.
luck might just be on our side. I imagine that at this point you're familiar with this green specimen of incredible
Yeah.
size
What
and
is all
strength
of this?
drawn
Is
on
this
the
just
board.
like-
It attacked our city a few hours ago.
City?
Most likely because it's either too scared to stay in the dark, or because the naughty ones and Sir Dadadu aren't leaving it alone.
Oh my god, are we gonna team up with Jumbo
How are
Josh?
we lucky that we got attacked, you ask? My plan just happens to involve recapturing the Green Gorilla and using it to fight Sir Dadadu's army and reclaim the scepter to its rightful owners. Problem is, the Green Gorilla has vanished after
Vulnerable
the
when under
attack,
its effects.
and I've been trying to find it since. And it's too dumb for Dadadu's powers to work on it.
It's
So
too
I'm not
dumb.
too concerned about that. It's just a matter of finding this beast, imprisoning it, and releasing it when the time is right. Oh, that reminds
Fair enough.
me. I have just a thing for you.
Yeah, what is it?
Let's see what my assistants have prepared for us, shall we?
Holy shit, wait, hold on. Before anything happens, what's back here? Please wait to be called. Estimated wait time 11.7 years.
I introduce to you Remote 2.0.
Oh my god.
A name I totally didn't make on the spot.
Is this mine?
Take it It's all yours.
The second remote.
I see a pathetic piece of equipment like your old remote.
Does that
and
mean
the
I can
tinkerer
control
inside
2
me goes
drones?
Crazy. Let's put it to the test. See that control panel over there?
This?
That's where you'll go when you need to take control of your drone. This new remote will act like a password. It'll give you access to the control panels. Of course, you can still use it the old-fashioned
What?
way, but some situations will require you to
Wait,
view
hold on.
things from a different perspective. There's a big button on the opposite side of this wall. Let's see
There?
if you can hit it while you maneuver your drone.
Wait, what do you mean? What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm also just fucking hold space to fly up. Wait, what do you mean? Oh my god, this is difficult. Do I have to fly outside? Ooh. Ooh, my bad. Beep. Beep. Oh my god, there is a big button on the other side of the wall. How do I get out of here? E?
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? It was. Well, too
I mean,
bad.
it wasn't
That's
actually
your
that hard.
problem. We'd better get to finding that green gorilla. I have no idea what Sir Dadadoo's planning, but something tells me it ain't pretty. There's
Yeah,
a
probably
witness
not.
waiting for me on one of the streets.
A
And I've got a
witness?
mess that I gotta clean up thanks to you.
Hey, I mean,
Why don't
what
you
was
go
I
talk
supposed
to them
do?
instead?
You were trying to kill me.
I told them I might not come myself anyway, and instead send someone, so they'll talk to you. The city is lit up,
Okay.
so it should be safe from the naughty ones.
Should be. I've got to find clues that would lead to Jumbo Josh's whereabouts. You may speak to Syringan to learn more about the scepter. Talk to me. No? I want to learn more about the scepter.
You should have seen Dadadoo in his prime. That guy had ambition and
Law?
dedication that I've yet
And
to
Ben
see
Law?
contested. What your kind has done to him and us. It forced him to dedicate
I
all
didn't do
that
shit.
potential to try and eradicate those that created him. Now, to ease your
Fair enough.
nerves, I don't think he's after you. He's after those that betrayed
He's
him,
not after me.
which includes me. If only we weren't such cowards when we were caught and actually stood by him. Maybe we would have been victorious.
Okay.
The scepter was first given to
How
the
much
queen
lore do
as
you have
some
to give me?
meaningless prop. To help her settle better into her role, you know? All those extra features, like being able to take control of the brain component of those around
What
you,
the fuck?
is the work
You
of a
made
very
this
talented
fuck-ass
surgeon
thing?
and technician who
You made
is,
the scepter
too
being able to
humble
brain
name
control
himself.
people?
When the heart-shaped end
Oh,
of the scepter touches
Givanium.
a Givanium-based body, the
Givanium?
scepter acts as a vessel and transfers and prints a genetic code of the scepter holder into the receiver's brain component.
So you're the
This
cause of all
allows
of
these
this.
bodies to receive commands only from whoever takes control of it. Now, we don't all have a transferable genetic code, but Sir Dadadoo and the Queen do.
That's crazy.
Now, wait, this is
This is
confidential
confidential. I signed an
information. I cannot tell
NDA.
you anymore.
So basically, I got to get the scepter back into the queen's hands, and she can go bap and make everyone better.
Our mutual friend told me that Sir Dadadoo escaped because Bittergiggle made the Queen laugh.
Yes,
Next
he did
time
do
you
that.
see him, you tell him his jokes suck.
Oh,
That's how you really hurt him.
I don't want to hurt him though.
I recall asking you to find Jumbo Josh.
Fuck
not
off.
stand here and make
You-
friends with me.
I wanted to know the I wanted
I
to know.
recall
Okay,
asking
I
you
just
to
wanted to
find
know what
Jumbo
the
Josh.
you
Not
know,
stand here and
lore.
make friends with me.
Bitch. Bittergiggle is a great name. It is. What's this? By entering City Engine, you hereby accept the following terms and conditions. You may be arrested at the mayor's discretion at any time without a reason, and you will comply. You'll participate in the mayor's operations at the mayor's discretion at any time when chosen. You may be executed at the mayor's discretion at any time without a reason. You must bow to any statuses of the mayor you pass by, or statues of the mayor you pass by. Not doing so is a crime. Crimes against others will be prosecuted accordingly. Unless against humans or naughty ones, you will live by the above rules and be content. So they can commit crimes against me, and they can just get away with it. Hi guys. Don't mind me. I know that you don't like me, or you know you. Are you gonna commit crime? Awesome. I'm assuming this is the mayor. I'm assuming the mayor is the guy. What's that? More law. Don't care. Can't see shit in this fuck. Hey, buddy. Okay. And I'm it's lit up, so I'm safe from the naughty ones, so I'm not gonna get jumped. That's nice. Alright. I'm in the city. Find and speak to the witness. Okay. Hello? Oh my god, dead guy. You good? I wish it had music. This place is just ambient and also... Oh, hey. Hey, dude. Do you have, are you the witness? Are you the witness? Are you the witness? Are you the witness? Did I turn my game up or... like, brightness up or anything? The guy. They're all guys. They're all dudes. Holy fucking shit. Oh, it's the fucking cat. It's the cat thing. Think it's okay? Awesome. Oh yeah. I bring the vibes. Oh yeah. I love that. That's awesome. Are you the witness? You've got a cap on. You must be special.
Out of all the people that the mayor could have sent, he sends you? A human?
You sound familiar.
What happened to this city?
Bro.
Let's just be hiring anybody now.
I don't know, man.
Fine. I'll stoop down to your level.
What
I've
the
seen
fuck?
what the monster that attacked the city looked like, but I don't know where they went.
Well, you're not helpful, are
I'll
you?
draw a picture of them for you. If you could just bring me something to draw on. A gift from myself to the mayor for all he's done to us.
You're just gonna draw the big fucking green guy. Alright, well... Can I, like, where do I need... I got paper. Do you have a pen?
This'll do.
I'm surprised you have a pen. Thought you would ask me to get a pen as well.
This is the best I can do, and don't ask for another one.
That's fine,
I don't draw duplicates. Not for your kind.
That's racist, but whatever.
Go to the bar and ask around with this photo. They'll have somebody more intelligent than you on the case.
I get it. I understand. You hate me.
Pathetic.
But what the fuck, dude? You just drew like a big fucking fuck-ass face, dude. Xenophobic. What an asshole. So there's Tools Mart. There's a restaurant and cafe. What's this? Oh, I can't get in. I'm not allowed in the motel. This is so sad. I wanted to vibe. Let me in? Oh, it says no humans allowed. Am I gonna get arrested for going in the restaurant? Fucking xenophobic. I can't believe it. Can I go this way? No. The hat. Dirty ass hat. Yellow glass is a breakable material, but the drone cannot be commanded directly to it. Some situations require seeing things from a different angle. The drone is too far away. No, it isn't. Lock in. Where's yellow glass? Shit. Where yellow glass? Go up. I think this is as far as I can go up. Yeah. What? Huh? What just happened? Oh my god, this shitty ass drone controls. Up. Pretty sure that's all this is. Are you actually...
I can't be seen talking to you.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I
Did
understand.
you read the signs?
I understand. You hate me. Whoa. Oh, I don't know what that is. What did I just pick up? Am I officially a citizen now? Is that what this is? Did I just get citizenship?
Interesting.
I just got citizenship,
I
guys.
believe it. Did you need something?
I believe it. Have you seen this man?
The boss will want to talk to you. Head to the back, and I'll have the door open for you.
Thanks. I just got citizenship. That's awesome. Boss? Hello? Oh. The boss! My friend!
From being the Queen's personal bodyguard to some bounty hunter living in an alley.
You're a bounty
What
hunter?
Humiliating downgrade. I couldn't
Hi.
save Mrs. Mason if you were wondering. The naughty ones got her.
Well, I mean,
I
I'm
think I'm staring
sorry.
at my worst nightmare. A world ruled by criminals and lawbreakers, while the helpless heroes hide in fear.
I am here to
I would
help.
say we're back where we started, but it's worse than that.
I get it. I get it.
For
You're
all we
upset.
know, everyone that you don't see around here is either dead or brain dead. The mayor has you on that ridiculous planet using the green gorilla against Sir Dadadu too.
Yeah.
You're on your own on this one. It's impossible to pull it off without fake broccoli.
Without
I'm all
fake
out of
broccoli.
fake broccoli. We got someone in one of the apartment buildings claiming they have very valuable information about the whereabouts of the green gorilla.
Okay.
This red key card will give you access to said apartment building.
Oh, the motel?
Wouldn't hurt to see what they got.
Hell yeah. Thanks, dude.
Maybe your con was right to transfer me down here when they did. I belong in some forgotten alley, next to all the
No.
garbage and carton boxes.
No, you're actually like the best dude ever.
more useful than they are.
You've been so helpful. I'm gonna just... yoink. We really need to talk about this. He's growing at a rate that's far greater than we anticipated. The size is the least of my concerns. As he grows in size, so will the chance of him getting discovered for other reasons. His crying will become louder and the mumbles he makes every time he moves will become more noticeable. He's also maturing fast, and soon what little distractions we give him will not keep him quiet while we're not around. What child can bear being away from their parents from too long? I think we need someone to look after him while we're away. There are many abandoned materials lying down here, so I'll get started with those. Okay. I don't know what that means. Is it talking about that big fucking thing in the sky? I don't know. Are you good, dude? Like, you're fucking dead. Alright. I guess I head over to the motel. I'm one of you guys. I have citizenship. Okay. I'm assuming that I've got to head to this hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Maybe? Theater? Ooh. Ooh. Roddy. Okay. I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head now.
Finalmente! Alguém realmente respondeu minha reclamação do barulho.
I don't know
Hã?
what your
Que é isso? Você está aqui por causa da minha reclamação do barulho?
Sorry, you
Então
speak
por que
another
você está
language?
aqui? Ah, o monstro que atacou a cidade, né? É claro que
Monster
o
that
prefeito
attacked the
acha
city,
isso
of
mais
course the mayor
importante
thinks
do que
that
o
is
meu
more important than
conforto.
my comfort.
Um vizinho
The
assim
neighbor above me has
está
been yelling and screaming for the last
gritando há uma
hour.
hora.
I can't focus
Eu
on
não
anything.
consigo me concentrar em nada.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Vou te dizer uma
I'll tell you what,
coisa.
you get the person above me to
Faça a
shut up,
pessoa
and I'll
acima de
tell you what
mim
I know.
calar a boca e eu lhe direi o que sei. Você vai querer saber o que
You
eu
wanna
sei.
know what I know. Trust me.
Confie em mim.
Better be good.
Agora vá.
Now go. It's
Ele
driving
está
me
deixando
crazy.
maluco.
Alright. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is screaming?
Oh, I remember you.
Uh-oh.
You always hated my jokes.
It's... Fuck you mean run? Fuck you mean run? Where was I supposed to run to? The fuck? Okay, whatever. I guess I don't even know what I was supposed to do. Hello, Bitter Giggle. Alright, I'm back. Yes, hi, I get it. What do you mean you're still hungry?
Remember you.
Hey.
You always hated my jokes.
I did. How am I running? What am I supposed to run? Where do I go? Do I gotta run like past him? Because I can't leave the way I came. It's a room. How do I get around this man? Because I can't just run past him. It's an invisible wall. Dude, shut the fuck up, man. I can't even leave. Emergency exit.
You always hated my jokes.
I'm in the emergency exit. Never fucking mind. I was in the emergency exit. I don't know what it wants me to do. I'm so confused. Like, is there somewhere else to run through the emergency exit?
Oh, I remember you. You always hated my jokes.
Where do I go? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I'm so confused. I can't see anything of use. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shut up, dude. Do I go like that way?
Oh, I remember you. You always hated my jokes.
Oh, okay. What is this, man? Maze? Amazing. I jumped. I swear I did. I pressed the spacebar. I swear I jumped. Alright, I know where I'm going now. I swear I pressed the spacebar. Can't believe I have to press E to be reincarnated every fucking time I die. What's that shit? Can you fucking not? Come on, come on.
You always hated my jokes.
Yeah, I did. Alright, we bowl again. I jumped it! I jumped! You can't be serious. I definitely jumped there. This is gonna be this is gonna suck. This is going to suck. Balls. So many balls. Stop. Stop screaming. I'm just gonna turn my brightness up for this section.
You always hated my jokes.
I think. Maybe? Alright. I made it. I'm gaming. Please. Yes. better be going the right way. Ooh. No! Oh! Oh, he's like right fucking behind me.
I'll catch you!
Will you? I believe you. I jumped. I jumped into your fucking hands. I jumped into your arms, dude. What the fuck was that? Do I just not? Do I not? What's the idea there? I have to do this again. Fuck me. Whack off, dude. Wow. Bro is like right behind me as well, you know, like he is behind me. He's speedy. Alright, that was nice. That was a good jump, Jesus. I'm strafing? Do I not have to jump to him? Is that like the whole thing? Shit, I just did it again. I keep forgetting that it's like a more side-on jump instead of straight. Oh, this is gonna suck. Maybe this is just like, you know, the halfway point chase of the game. You know, like maybe I'm like getting really close. Maybe this is a short game and I have to like go through patterns recognition to get through this part of the game. I don't know. Kind of crazy how like your entire body is fucking just consumed. Oh, I thought I fucked up. I thought I fucked up. Alright, I'm bowling, I'm bowling, I'm bowling, I'm bowling, I'm bowling. Alright, side on. It's a side on. It's a side on jump. 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 Nice. I actually did see it that time.
Jump! I'll
Yeah.
catch you!
Okay. I'm making that time, right? You didn't catch me, motherfucker! How? I swear to you that I'm jumping. Am I just missing the hand? Am I like getting too low before like I get into the hitbox for the catch? I have no idea what's going on. I'm so fucking confused. I don't know if you want hints. I'm just confused as to what to do. Am I supposed to jump to the guy or not?
Oh, I remember you.
Like, I trust the dude.
Always hated my jokes.
Because I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Like, am I going the wrong way? Very confused. I'd love to figure it out on my own, but like, at the same time, what the fuck, guys? Please.
Jump! I'll catch you!
Okay. I promise. Yeah, no, you didn't catch me that time. Am I supposed to jump to him or not? That is like a genuine question. This is a genuine question from me. Am I supposed to jump to him or not? Yes? How the fuck am I supposed to jump to him? I'm literally unable to jump to him. Do I have to like press E or something to like grab his hand? Because I swear it doesn't show up with something like that for me. I'm so confused.
Hated my jokes.
Your jokes were like decent. They weren't terrible. I didn't hate him. I'm actually so confused as to why I'm dying there. No, I feel like I shouldn't be dying there.
Jump! I'll catch you!
Oh, what? Okay, no, I actually do have to press E on the dude when I look up at him. Okay, not what I expected.
My afternoon.
No, yeah, me either, dude. I didn't think I'd have to press E on you and not your hand.
Quick, let's hide inside!
Okay. You saved.
I don't understand. All I asked you was to go talk to a witness in order for us to find the whereabouts of Jumbo Josh.
I did.
How did that end up with you running away from a crazed bitter giggle on
There's a whole
rooftops?
subreddit about how fucked that
Go
sequence
stand in
is.
the corner to my left. And don't make any noise.
This one? To your left, this one.
Calm down, or I will have to take legal action. Get toasted!
Okay.
No!
What the fuck is going on? 7 rings in hand. I don't want to think about 7 rings. He's alive! He's not. What? He's actually not alive. He's bleeding out.
It's okay. I deserve this. Despite everything that's going down, I can't stop thinking about this one thing. Taking time off your day to make somebody laugh. We don't cherish that nearly
He's dying?
enough.
Fuck?
Worst yet, I've yet to experience such a euphoric feeling.
He's dying. What the fuck?
I'm always the one telling jokes, and I've yet to have someone tell me a
I got a joke for you. How you doing now?
Sheriff,
I forgot to say. How you doing?
tell me.
I have a joke. I have a joke. 2 men walk into a bar. The
Okay.
third one
I'll
ducks.
try.
My most,
Why
the
don't
funniest
animals eat
joke.
jesters?
Am I the joke? No.
Because they taste funny.
I don't get it.
Damn.
Oh, wait.
I don't get it. I
That's
have a joke. How you doing now? No.
Not bad.
Sorry, no. I didn't mean to insinuate that. I love the joke that I told. The 2 men walk into a bar. The third one ducks.
Goodbye, my friend.
Damn.
Just
First
leave
died.
me alone. Please.
Yeah, I return to the angry neighbor. A love affair. How do I do that? Where do I go? Do I jump off the room? Do I jump off the roof? How do I get? Oh, it's over here. I'll leave you guys alone. What's green and got wheels? That one car from Cars. That says Pichiga. Damn, they're having like a moment up on that roof. Grass, I lied about the wheels. Technically, there could be some wheels on the grass. What if I go all the way up again? Bro, stop yapping. I can't. I'm not allowed to. That's crazy. Anyway, are you happy now?
Meu herói retornou!
My hero returns.
O que estava causando
What was
todo
it that
aquele
was
barulho?
causing all that noise?
Eu ouvi
I heard
algumas
some
coisas
really
realmente
strange
estranhas.
stuff.
Quer saber?
You know
Eu
what? I
ligo.
don't care. All I care about
O
is
que
that
me
they are
importa
quiet
é
now.
aqueles que estejam quietos
I
agora.
have the key card.
Muito obrigado.
Thank you dearly.
Talvez você não seja
Maybe
tão
you're not
ruim
all so
assim.
bad. Yeah, I'm not bad. Chick Hicks from Cars is an excellent deep cut. Yes. Head to the theater where the key card can be used. The theater? Why didn't he tell me that, like, oh yeah, go to the theater? Why did it have to, like, pop up in one of these? I guess I head to the theater. I head to the theater. Oh my god, it's the love affair location.
Kannst du bitte
Can
deine
you please
Stimme
lower
ein
your
wenig
voice?
senken? Ich bin in einem
I'm in a staring
Anstarrwettbewerb.
competition.
Mein Gegner
My
ist
opponent
viel
is much
stärker,
stronger
als ich
than I
erwartet
anticipated. Googly eyes, dude. Anyway. Theater. I press the button, open the door. I think I've gone everywhere except the tools so far. Friend! I know you. You're not gonna talk to me, are you?
Can't say
Never
I'm
mind.
happy to see you alive and well.
What's that supposed to mean?
That crazy leech cannot turn me into one of his minions, but it is still dangerous
How did
for
you
me
get
to
down
wander
here?
out there. I want you to think of the amount of terror that children would feel at the sight of even just one of these naughty ones.
Name drop.
These mindless animals that hate nothing more than they hate humans.
Hate nothing
At
more
this
than they hate
point,
humans.
I
What
would
does that
not
even mean?
eliminate the possibility that they found where I've hid the children.
You hid the children?
It is your actions that have even made this a possibility in the
What the
first
fuck
place.
did I do?
It's all your fault.
I...
Regardless, there is another thing I want to show you. It sure looks like you need it.
Oh shit, he's tentacling me again. I'm about to go on this crazy journey with... I'm about to go on this weird drug trip where I get hit by a truck or something. I was joking. We're on a
What's
plane.
the plan now, Stinger?
Hi,
I
Ben.
guess the same as always.
Are we still going? Are we still doing this thing?
Continue this
We're going to the
forsaken
beach.
journey to the beach.
We're going
We're in the middle of the air, so how exactly are we gonna do that?
to go down.
I do not know.
Hey, calm down.
Okay, sheesh, relax.
That's what I'm saying.
It was just a question.
I love this little dude.
I
Look
apologize.
at this dude. Look at this little dude.
I'm just tired.
What that tongue do?
Tired of what?
Tired of everything.
So you're finally awake.
There is
Yeah, I'm
no
in fucking
point.
Skyrim. Bad.
What?
I failed to locate
There is
the
no
point
beach.
during any
The beach was alive the entire
and
time.
I failed to locate an end in sight.
What's gotten into you? Why are you so negative all of a sudden?
There is no...
Maybe it's time we abandon this plan.
Oh shit, is he just
I
gonna
mean-
plummet us?
How did we end up flying over a sea of Gibania instead of an actual sea?
Are you okay? What happened to
Okay,
your voice?
that's it. Maybe you should let the captain fly the plane if this is
Me?
your mentality.
Well, this dude.
What are you doing?
What? Where are you going?
Finished with your constant battle. It is always a mistake to start a conversation with you.
Oh,
Stay back, we're gonna crash.
why have you done this? Oh shit. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay, bye! We're skydiving.
You need to stop. Are you out of your non-existent mind?
What the fuck? The fuck? We just leapt out of a plane and the plane exploded even though there was nothing on the plane to explode. And he's gone. He's just fucking gone. I had my trip. And bro is gone. Oh. Ticket. I have a ticket now. Dear mummy, where are you? I miss you. The jellyfish is gone too. Everyone is scared. Claire, me, Miss Mason. Face. Miss Mason? Miss Mason was the woman one that we kept saying. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. Hi, friend.
Déjame ver eso.
Let me see that. Yeah, it's my ticket.
Te dirigías
You'll be
al
headed
único
to the
auditorio que
only
no está
auditorium
bloqueado.
that's not barricaded.
Espero
I
que
hope you
odies
hate
tu
your
tiempo
time
aquí.
here. So mean. What the hell? Alright.
Humano
Human
asqueroso.
scum. Bitch! The Button of Death, Part 2. Flumbo and Friends. Directed by Brush Easter. They're all directed by Brush Easter. I'm getting a lot of lore, apparently. One of them gonna be Garten of Banban. The Lick of 78. Was that the Lick of 78? No way. Egg. No, it must be 18,000 plus of age. This is a horror movie, holy shit. They got the egg one. The hour of banning, and then lost in the Zumbo source. What kind of name is lost in the Zumbo source? And then we're off to Trojan Tartar. Epic. This is the movie that I'm gonna experience. Seems like there's already somebody in the theater. Where's my seat? Do I get to sit next to him? It's not... Hello?
Ah, fellow appreciator of fine art, are you?
Yeah?
What's that? You're only here for the collar. No.
Collar?
I know an appreciator of fine art when I see one.
Yeah, I'm here to appreciate
something's not right.
fine art.
They won't start the play.
Oh.
Tell you what, you help me get the play going, and this collar will be yours to take.
Okay.
I think it might be that the headlights aren't working. Could you figure out why?
I'll fucking try, dude. I don't really understand. I would love to see anything. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I need to find all of these, like, bulbs and put them up, I would assume. Maybe? This seems like the easiest thing ever. Are there any outside? Didn't I thought I saw one outside, yeah. I saw two outside, actually. There's the remaining two. Awesome! I'm doing it. I'm winning. I knew I saw them outside. I'm speedrunning. Definitely. Totally. He's gardening it. I am gardening it. I'm banning it. Alright, we hit this shit. 1. Oh. Hell yeah. There you go. Speak with the witness.
Perfect. But there's one more thing. This is precisely my 568th time watching this play. And I feel it could be made a little better.
You watched this
It's
how
time
many
to put
times?
my own twist on things. I'm preparing for the show of a lifetime. For that, we need some exclusive material.
Don't
The
ask
hard
me.
part's done. Now it's a matter of, oh wait, we got something.
Delivery update. What did you... What?
The delivery is here.
The
You
delivery
should have dropped
is
it off
here.
by the main entrance. Can you go grab it? It'll be
Okay.
worth your while. I promise you.
Alright, sure. I'll just do my fucking fetch quest. The delivery... The delivery is here. The delivery. What that's the delivery, I guess. It's going pretty fast, actually. Hold on. Hold on, dude. You're going pretty fast. You're gonna, like... Are you gonna fit through? I'm surprised you fit through. Wow. And you passing through the door. That fucking thing's so weird. Oh. Wait, what do I do? Obama. Oh, I'm doing it. The delivery is here. Is that alright?
The collar is yours to take, but you must stay and watch the play with me. It's only right that you do. A
Okay.
bounty hunter friend of mine managed to impale the green gorilla with a tracker. This proximity
Oh,
collar
shit,
will beat
okay.
faster once you're close enough. If only the foolish populace of this dreadful city would appreciate these things like you and I. I learned from the great anteater themselves.
The great ant.
Now let us
stuff.
enjoy this.
Hmm? Is the play gonna start? Do I have to take it?
Play can now commence, and it's all thanks to you.
You're welcome. Is the play going to commence? Oh, enjoy the show. Let's go! Woo!
This is a story about a man named Jonathan with an S.
Jonathan.
A man so dedicated to uniting two star-crossed loverbirds, he was willing
Wait, I
to
need
give
to-
up everything to see it happen.
I need to get into position.
This is the story of Jonathan with an S.
Yeah! Woo! Jonathan.
Hey,
Hey, Jonathan!
I have a gift for you. You're going
Gift.
to like it, but
You
you
think
have
this is
to
the story
promise
with
me
Jonathan
to take it
with an
as
S?
far away
Yes.
from here as you possibly can before you open it.
You should open it
I
right
love
here.
gifts, but can you please give me a hint as to what's inside?
I can't.
Bird.
It wouldn't be a surprise if I do that. I have a
Is it a
gift
bomb?
for you. You're going to like it, but you have to promise me to take
Didn't
it
you
as
just say
far
that?
away from here as you possibly can before you open it. Wait, did I already say that line?
What was that?
Uh-oh.
If this is another one of your tricks, Jonathan, I'll have
I don't
you
think this is
arrested.
supposed to happen.
It is indeed one of my tricks. You and everyone else will pay for what you've done to the poor birds of the town.
Is it gonna explode and there's gonna be the real bird inside?
Run!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The real bird approaches. Both of them! Oh shit! I gotta run. The birds approacheth. The birds approacheth. I gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. Bird approach. That should be what the song is called, Bird Approach. Oh, Jesus Christ, the collar just popped out of nowhere. Haha. Fucking birds. This is why I don't like birds. This is why I don't like birds. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we gotta... This is a proximity sensor thing, so we gotta...
Kannst du bitte deine Stimme ein
Sorry,
wenig
dude.
senken?
I'm bad.
Ich bin in einem
Yeah, I
Anstarrwettbewerb.
know you're in a staring contest.
Mein Gegner ist viel
So...
stärker, als ich erwartet habe.
I can't go this way. People in the play run, and you also run. Life imitates art. I was part of the play the whole time. The monster ran this way. Why the fuck? Okay, why is that there now? Fool smart. Access to Toolsmart. Oh. Why did it stop? Okay. What is that? Alright, well, apparently something's in Toolsmart. I don't have access to that. This seems like a good idea. Find a way into the tools shop. I'll try. Everyone welcome the new principal. He's beautiful, he's gorgeous, but most importantly, he's Sir Dadadoo. Guys, it's the birds. It's the bands. It's the other people. It's the Jumbo... Wait, what the fuck? Never disrespect Sir Dadadoo. Worst mistake of my life, the naughty corner. It's my friend. It's the friend that died. Dear father, I have been taken captive by a crazed creature. If I don't make it out of here alive, please know that I am appreciative for all you've done for myself and the others. This message has taken me a lot of effort to write, as I have no hands to write with. At least be proud of that, please. This bodes well. Register attendance.
You're just in time for the pop exam.
Where did you come
If
from?
you've attended class consistently, this exam will be a piece of cake.
The
task is very simple.
Sorry, I
All
have
you have
not.
to do is match the correct icons on the left screens to the correct icons on the right screens.
What?
Teamwork is everything. You are allowed to walk around and discuss the answers with your classmates.
Help me!
This is worth a big part of your final grade. You'd better focus. And as usual, failing will result in dire consequences. Begin!
Begin? What do you mean? What is this? Okay, thank God. What the fuck? The crown, the purple one. Yellow for the spiral. I don't know what that is. Yeah, the spiral. There's like a gray one. Wait, what does this one have? Green bow. Black one. Green bow. And then it's just that and that, which... Oh! That makes more sense. And then this one with that one. Did I do it?
Good job. Full marks on the first part. Now, to the second and the much harder part.
Oh, I see. Second part. Oh. What the hell? Oh. Green bow. Oh no. Okay, wait, no, this is actually that bad. Not as bad as I thought. The grey one with the tie. They're like the green one with the mouth. The green. Oh, I've got that already. Shit. Yellow. Is that yellow or is there a yellow? No, there isn't. Yellow with that one. Oh, I haven't done anything. What do I... Oh, the purple one, purple one, purple one, purple one, purple one. Purple one with that. There's a bird and the band thing. Oh, you're that one. What's the hold on. There's like a light pink with... That's like light blue. What light blue is it? Oh shit. Oh, this one. And it is that one. Good. Because there's obviously the second bird. It's the pink. And that one there. I'm actually gaming right now. So, is there a white one? Yes, with the pink bow. White. Pink bow. So, what the fuck is, like, this? What is the lightning for? What is that, actually? Like, what's that, like, light? That one is the star. So I've got 2 left, or 3 left. This one makes the most sense. The octopus zaps people? Well, I don't know what this is. And it's, what is that? It's like a very pale... Oh, wait, hold on. I know who it is! It's this motherfucker! So yes, it zaps people. Nailed it. I got a bit confused, but, you know, I have the spirit.
Are you cheating somehow?
No.
Your attendance doesn't really match your knowledge on the subject of the exam. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
If
I
there's
am
another
pretty good
teacher
at
in town
studying.
that's been teaching behind my back, you should give me their name after we're done.
Miss Mason.
Now, to the final and hardest part. Begin.
What? What do you mean, the final and hardest part? What? Do I have to do this again? What the hell? Why do I have to do this again? You have like a gray party hat. Your mom? Oh my god. My mom! The gray one with no face has the tie. That one's been picked. What had the pink bow tie? The white one. Is there a white one? I can't tell. Green with the Josh. Where's the orange? That one we've established. Red with the party hat. That one's the Toad. You had the green. Purple. The yellow one. That yellow? I think that's yellow. That's the fuck-ass bird. That one. And then, so, oh fuck, which one's which? Which one's which, dude? So, what am I supposed to do? So it's either, this one's like more bluish. Which I think is that one up there. So that one goes this one. Yes, good. Nailed it. I think I finished in like about the same time.
Great job, class. Everyone gets an A+.
Everyone!
C class.
Let's
if
go.
You work hard, you succeed.
Everyone.
We may all now take a break, and then we'll move on to chemistry.
No, thank you. Okay, bye. Why can't I move anywhere else? Into the building the collar leads to. I was trying. Oh, and there goes... Fuck off, this thing. Alright. Nailed it. Absolutely fucking nailed it. Absolute gamer. Anyway, time to go into Tools Mart.
So, that's where it leads.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I sent a team of bounty hunters to check out this building
A
earlier.
second door.
Maybe that's why they never came back. Need I say what needs to be done next?
Can you open the door? Pirate wannabe? Real. Gigantified an emote using security bits. That's crazy.
My assistants have proven themselves to be completely useless, and now it is up to us to do their jobs for them.
You gonna go in first then?
The future of everyone and everything is in all 6 of our hands.
It's true.
I'll stand out here and make sure nothing gets in or out. Sounds like a fair splitting of tasks to me.
Of course. Oh. The thing... I was about to say, this thing's like a light. That's pretty cool. How big is this building supposed to be anyway? That's not good. How do I do anything? Can I move you? No. I can't open the door. Unless there's like a button around here or something. Aha. Key card. Hell yeah. Alright. We are now the drone. Hit the button. I just hit the fucking, like, light. Did that open the door? Yes, it did. Door open. Cool. What am I aiming for here? What's the goal? Oh, you're dead. Father, is that you? Listen, you need to get out of here. You're not the bounty hunter here. You're the hunted. What is that supposed to mean? How big is this fuck-ass building? He's also dead. And apparently there is a cage that's just fucking open. That never is good. Hello? Is there a key card on the floor, or... Oh, I just have that one. Okay. Brain room. What? 2. Interesting, okay. Boop. Scott's playing Bejeweled 3. Ready? Ready for what? Ben. Oh god. Oh. That one. I'm playing Simon fucking Says. Alright. Bejeweled 3, I saw that, yeah. Do I have to press the button? Ben. Jellyfish. Ben. Okay. How many of these do I need to fucking do? Shit. Who could have seen this coming? Hi. Remind me, dude. Jump up on the fucking table! I don't know where I'm going. What do I do? What do I do here? I can't see anything. Oh, my drone is dead. So fucking loud. Go. Hit the button, please. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I saw this in Resident Evil 8. Yeah, probably. I don't know what to do. Okay, so it just didn't hit anything. I gotta hit that somehow? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Can you get me? Hey buddy. No, man. Well, how? I thought I had hit the thing, but apparently not. Man. I thought I was safe. Well, I wasn't safe. I knew that. Ew. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. I was trying to click it so it would, like, go in that direction, too. Alright, I know what to do here as well. Please! Jesus. Alright, good. Okay, it didn't press the button. Awesome. I hate this thing. I hate this fuck-ass device. There we go. Alright, what do I do now? Trying to juke me out, eh? Alright, we go this way. Whew. I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to do that again. Well, there isn't even any buttons this time. Fuck me. Bird. Kangaroo. Jumbo Josh. Who's the bird? Bird. Kangaroo. Jumbo Josh. What a fucking jump scare that was. Snail. Kangaroo. Snail. Alright. Is it gonna be fucked up again this time? Kangaroo. Ban. Snail. Ban. Kangaroo, snail. Oh, ban, snail. Ban. What now? Oh. No, there's nothing there. I was like, what is that? I know that I'm the hunted right now. Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, I love dark corridors. Why is this actually, like, way scarier than before? Mapping center? What? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. The drone is too far away. No, it fucking ain't. Hit the thing. Hit activate. Shit. What? I got teleported back? Said nuh-uh. Shit. Stop! Fuck off. Really? Why am I getting teleported back there? Seriously? Alright. Updating mapping. Which way exactly does this need to go? It is not too far away. It is not. How is it too far away? Fuck ass shit, man. What the hell? Come on. I think that's bullshit. I got it in there and everything. Ugh. Oh, this drone is infuriating. Okay. So it is 2122132. 2122132. 2212132. 1, 3. Fucking nailed it that time. I don't know what this is supposed to do. Yeah, the drone is too far away. Me. So hard to control this. One, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 3. 2, 3, 2, 2. Hell yeah. Balling. Absolute balling. I hope I have to I hope I don't have to figure this out like a backwards one. There's 3 of them. 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2. Nailed it. Click. Stairs. I'm just trying to look for Jumbo Josh. Am I on the roof? I'm on the roof. Yo, I'm roofing. I'm up here on the roof. I'm on the roof. What's this? Oh. Hey man. What happened here? Oh, I've got his DNA. Interesting. I received his DNA. I don't know where he's gone, but I've got his DNA or whatever the fuck. I'm assuming I go this way. Safety landing pad. Awesome. Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Sick with it. I don't know where bro was, like... Josh was not in that fucking building. Hey, man.
Okay, you're still in one piece. That must mean you didn't find him.
No, I didn't.
But wait, what's that you got there? Is that a Joyvanium sample?
Yes.
He must have gotten hurt trying to flee the darkness.
Really?
Now, this is even better than actually finding him. We can use this to lure him to wherever we want.
Really?
Come with me. I hate to use my supreme knowledge about Joyvanium against me own kind.
Me own kind.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
After the facility abandoned the entire previous wave of cases and threw them in the lower levels, which included myself, they saw another use for me.
Yeah.
I had 4 arms, equipped with important tools, and I would never tire or get hungry. The facility recruited me to participate in just about every facet of their operations.
Yeah.
One of the cases that came under me hand was Jumbo Josh.
That's
Let's
the
just
guy.
say that we managed to create a case
Oh,
that
shit, that's
behaves like an
fucking-
adult male gorilla more
piece.
than an
That's the piece
actual
of
adult
the
male
scepter.
gorilla. He's
Okay.
curious and he's territorial. Once he senses another gorilla in its proximity, he'll come.
Oh
This
shit, we're
sample
luring
will
him.
Smell like an entirely different specimen with a few tweaks. You see where I'm going?
Yes.
Plus, I've prepared a little contraption that
I can't
might
fucking
also
see
help
shit,
us
but
with
there's
pulling
like,
this off.
you know,
Sir
War
Dadadu
Machine.
won't suspect a thing. This is the golden chance.
Is it?
We're out here making history, and all some of us care about is going to a beach.
The beach. Okay, I'm ready. It's time to execute the plan. Oh, I don't really know what you're doing. Can I take this? Did you win?
Alright. I've laced this scepter piece with the modified version of the sample you had.
Okay.
It's so potent that even the Queen can smell it from all the way up there. If she's even still capable of smelling.
That's true.
Ready? Brace yourself. I don't know how.
Hold me, I'm scared. Hold me, I'm scared.
Dadadoo! You win! The scepter piece is yours!
Where is he gonna come from?
Maybe it was too obvious.
Oh, hi.
We meet again, old friend.
Jesus.
Last I recall, friends didn't imprison each other.
You have every right to be mad at us. I would be too.
Law's dropping.
But you have to understand that we were forced.
Somebody call my Bob over to go home. I'm scared.
Here is what truly happened.
I don't even know what's going on.
Our plan failed, and all of you were too cowardly to face the punishment. So you took the easy way out, and made me pay alone for all of us.
Why is pay capitalized, not alone?
Be enough to make up for all of these cold nights I had spent inside of that couch. I can't describe how good it feels to see you all.
The microphone peaking, or like the in the ears.
Destroy the old you before it destroys you. Isn't that what you used to tell us? And it worked. You gave us all hope when we lost everything. You gave us something to fight for.
Josh coming.
Now I need you to do the opposite. Destroy this new you. It has this bitter outlook on life that would have never.
They're just fucking chatting, man.
By turning on each other, they win.
You were always a smooth talker.
Smooth talker.
I know you have a trap set up somewhere. You don't think I know you and all of your tricks? You know what? Whatever the trap may be, my army will take care of you anyway.
Oh shit. The scepter is complete. Oh.
I knew it.
What?
Javanian will be spelled. Any last words before I command my army?
Can I grab it? Can I grab it? Can I grab it? Can I grab it?
Get in the box!
Get in the box? This box? This box? Okay.
Yeah, lad. You and your army
Oh!
are about to get knackered.
Okay. Oh shit! It's everyone. Oh. What is this music? It's him! He's here! Oh my god! Oh. Oh shit! Jumbo Josh is fucking 1v3ing everything. Holy crap. Why did I have to get in the box? This feels like it's been directed by Michael Bay. This is fucking awesome. Snap its neck, dude. Break its jaw? Holy shit.
Maybe we can negotiate something.
Josh is 1v1ing these guys. Holy shit. He stop, he's already dead. Hi. Oh my god, he's got the scepter.
Don't eat it!
Can we get like a fucking Sigma edit for Jumbo Josh? Holy shit. Yeah, well, the scepter just got eaten, so that's not good. Oh my god, we're all in hospital. We're in hospital. I live in. Did we make it? Did we live? Why am I looking in the corner? What the shit?
Oh, good. You're up.
I am up,
The
yes.
plan worked. But the scepter was destroyed in the process.
Is that a good thing?
It's better this way, if you ask me. Nobody should have that much power.
Yeah, I think that was a good thing.
Everyone that was brainwashed is back to normal now.
Yes!
The corpses of the naughty ones litter the streets.
Yes!
I don't remember the last time I felt like I wasn't scared.
Let's
for my
go.
life. This
That means everyone's back to normal and shit.
We've been through a lot. You should rest. And when you wake up, we can discuss what we're gonna do next.
Hey, man. What? Blue? So is this the end? I have no idea. I have no clue. I could just open the door. Why is it so dark? The fuck? Where am I going? Let's go! The birds are back, baby! The birds are back to normal. I can grab my remote. Is this... the birds? Okay. I grabbed my remote.
Why does it look like we can peel that drawing on the wall?
Peel?
What's that?
Huh?
That drawing on the wall. Seems like there's something behind it.
Really now?
Weird. I would just leave it alone.
I would just leave it alone. What do you think? I would just rest. What if I just...
I don't think that's a good idea. Who knows?
there's just a whole dude behind it.
Just leave it alone.
Bro, there's like there's a whole dude behind it.
Never play with the devil. Doctor's orders.
You said you wouldn't kill me, dude. Secret third ban. That's it. I did it. Absolute fucking cinema. Got to the bed. 8. He has terrible bedside manner, right? Well, that's it. The doctor said not to be friends with Satan. There's a whole 8th fucking game. Oh, the music's gone. Anti-devil. Wait, what the fuck? Guys, I need you to be aware of this right now. The release date for this next game is literally tomorrow. What the fuck? What do you mean that there's a new game coming out tomorrow? What the fuck? And the game's called Gartner Banban 8 Anti-Devil. Are you kidding? Yeah, no. Okay, so this last game, this game that I just played, came out last year. Cancel repo. No, it's like a day and like an hour from now. So like, I'd have to play repo. Like, I'd have to play it after repo. So potentially a Friday or a 24-hour stream thing. But like, what the fuck? What do you mean that it's taken them like an entire fucking year to make the 8th game? And all of a sudden, and it comes out on like the day after I play this game. That's crazy timing. Guys, what the fuck? Why do I have such good timing? That's amazing. Yeah, because it will be cinema, right? So, that's crazy. I actually can't believe that that's happened. Wow. Alright. Absolute fucking cinema. Gartner Banban is peak cinema. What can I say? Anyway, I hope you guys are ready. Look at it. Look, am I a pretty girl? So yes, I will be here. I will be streaming tomorrow at 7:30 tomorrow for some repo collab with Emmy and Cine. So that will be fun. I love the kitty ears. It's so good. I have to wear it really close to my fringe, because otherwise you can't see it, because it's devoured by my hair. But yes, I will be streaming at 7:30 tomorrow. We'll be playing Repo. Friday, 6 o'clock. They have bells, yeah. They got bells. You're gonna jingle. I'm gonna jingle. I can't even put it on my head with my headphones properly. They keep trying to fall off. It's not gonna work. They don't like me that much. But yes. Yeah. Friday, Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC. That comes out tomorrow, I think. And then obviously Saturday will be the 24-hour stream. We got 3 more streams until the end of Everyday August. So guys, I hope you are going to be here because they're going to be fantastic. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.